The intro to my last video got some really good feedback, so here's another one. I think it's time we took a break from building farms like the Guardian farm and just built something that's aesthetically pleasing. And I've got all of this dead land here that I need something to fill the space. So I'm thinking a nice square. Now I do already have an idea of what I want the square to look like. And it means clearing off this space. So I'll jump up the top in a second and have a look at the overall space and just see what we're working with. But I know that this layer needs to come down and possibly the layer below also. But yeah, I want this square to have like 4 sections in it that have, you know, maybe a different type of tree. Maybe we'll build a custom tree, or we can put in like a campfire place so you can sit and have a nice meal around a campfire if that's what you want to do. Yeah, just generally just a nice aesthetically pleasing build, maybe with some hedges around the outside, nice entranceway, some paths going around the outside, that kind of thing. I'm thinking 32 by 32 if that will fit in here, which I think it will, just looking at this. Yeah, but I've got a lot of terraforming to do, so let me crack on with that and I'll come back to you in a second. Now this is all stuff that I did before I even started the series. This has been here for, well, for as long as the server's been up, I think. So yeah, might be time to get rid of these posts. We had these just for horses. This is the old entrance to the Skelly farm, which I don't think you've even seen yet on camera yet. But it's time for them to go. It's time for these puddles to go because we have a plan. I need more dirt. Well, I would say that that was successful. We've now got a very flat space to work with. It does occur to me that I'm going to be digging down actually 1 layer lower to put this in place, but that's okay, that's not a problem. It's just nice to have this nice area to be able to work with, just to have it free and clear. So let me sleep and then I'll get on with the actual build. One of the things that I struggle with most when I'm doing this sort of project is, where do you start? I suppose I better just dig a hole and mark that as a corner and then go from there. So where's gonna be good? There maybe? Alright, we're committed. That's it. So now I've just got to go across 32 blocks. I mean, is 32 blocks the right way forward? Should I be doing this 16 by 16 or bigger, or I just don't know. I've got an idea in my head of what this is going to look like, but I really don't know how to get from here to there, if I'm being completely honest. Right, let me just start digging. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't need to hear me counting, really, do you? Well, that should be the last of the outline. So that marks our 32 by 32 square area. And now if I just pop up the top here, I can start digging out this central part. Now I was thinking about the block palette that I want for this, and I'm going to use a lot of mossy blocks, mossy stairs, cobblestone stairs, stone brick stairs, and slabs, just to line the main part of it. But I'm not doing so well on the vines, so if I plant these here, is there any chance that these will be grown by the time that I need them? I'm just going to clear some space so that I've got more wall to work with. Yeah, I'm not sure that they're going to be done in time. but I might as well plant them, and then they're there if I need them in the future. I might end up going off into the forest to get myself some more. I know that I'm going to need them, so I might as well just grab them now. If you try this yourself, make sure you use a Silk Touch axe, otherwise I don't think that it drops anything. Mine's got Silk Touch on it, and that lets me just pick these up. So I've got my perimeter in place, and if I just put these steps in here, I think this is sort of the... Where's my mossy cobblestone steps? And a site. Oh, there's them. Yeah, I think that this might make a nice pattern. So yeah, let's see. Yep, I like it. I like the hedges around the outside as well. So I think it's time to dig out the centre. Alright, so I've got most of the main floor in place. Next I want to get this fountain built. Now I've marked around the outside, which is quite a nice circle. And I'm thinking just pillar up, stick a sea lantern on the top of it, and then a water source on top of that, and just see what that looks like. And I'm going to get rid of the blocks underneath, so it's like a floating sea lantern type situation. Let's have a look and see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks pretty good, relatively speaking. I don't like it. I don't like the floating. No, that doesn't work, does it? Okay, let's put some chiseled stone bricks in there instead and see if a pillar of that makes it look a little bit better. And this is the last of my ideas for the fountain. This is as far ahead as I thought on this, so I might have to come back to it. If you have any ideas, yeah, that'll do for now. If you have any ideas on this, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think and any ideas that you might have for this build. Okay, light sources are helping. They make it look a little bit better. That should be the last one there. Yeah, that looks much better. Gonna run out of sea lanterns though. Need to get that guardian farm done. And while I just run this time lapse of me filling in the rest of those holes and building some mossy stone slabs and bricks and that, I just wanted to talk to you quickly about the intro that I did. Obviously the whole point of me doing this Minecraft series for me was giving me the footage to be able to practice video editing, and especially now that I've switched to Premiere Pro, which is, yeah, I'm loving it, absolutely loving what you can do with it. And it's a little bit more complicated to use than Filmora X, but it is a lot more powerful in terms of what you're actually able to do. So yeah, the intro is kind of me playing around and testing what I've learned and what I can do and get away with. So look, let me know what you think about that, if that's the sort of thing that you want to carry on seeing. I really enjoyed building it. I love the, you know, things like the Minecraft logo being there, stuck in place as you move across, and the Valyria Season 1 sign zooming in to fill the screen and that kind of thing. I don't know if you noticed in one of the clips that went from the Nether Monument, Nether exhibit thing to the actual Nether, I did a swipe by using mask, which was quite cool. So yeah, I'm really enjoying doing the video editing, but let me know down in the comments what you think, whether or not you're enjoying this sort of thing as much as I'm enjoying making it. That's enough chit chat, back to it. So as custom trees go, I'm pretty proud of this. I think it's going to be one of those things I'm just going to keep adding leaves to throughout the series perhaps. But yeah, this is one of the first custom trees that I've ever made. I'm sure there are better ways of doing it, but I'm pretty pleased with the way that this has turned out. Now it's got some plant life around the bottom, some daffodils, some grass and such. And then over here I've just put this birch tree in that's obviously not custom, and just poppies over here and some more grass. Use bone meal to get the grass up to 2 blocks high in some cases. Yeah, I think that's worked out quite well. Now bear with me for this bit because I'm literally making it up as I go along, but I'm thinking like some fallen logs for people to sit on, and actually no, not at the front, let's do it at the back, and then they're all facing the same. Wandering traders are perhaps the most useless thing in Minecraft. I don't think I've ever bought anything from Wandering Trader. It's always too expensive. They just get in the way. Okay, so that's there, and then if we put a fireplace in the middle, I think that could look quite cool, and it's just like a little seating camping area. There we go. And add a bit of bone meal. Ooh. Yeah, I think that works. One more there, I think. I think that looks quite good. I've done the other quadrant off camera because it took so long because I couldn't figure out what I was doing. But yeah, there's the camping one, there's the birch tree one, and then if we look over here, you can see this like stone plinth thing that just looks a bit weird. I don't know what it is, but it's there. And then we've got a custom tree. So all in all, I think that makes a pretty good square. Now I've just got to figure out what I want to do around the outside of it. And again, I've got no idea what I'm actually going to do. So I'm just going to fly away and have a quick look. Oh, that looks good. I like that. Definitely the hedge needs to be a bit higher, I think, is the thing that I'm taking away from this. And then some paths around the outside would definitely help as well. And maybe some archways going in through the doors, maybe with some wood beams around the edges, just as kind of support. I can't stop doing flybys now that the paths are in place. I think it looks really cool. I don't know, maybe I'm just loving my own build too much. I know that's not a great thing to do, but I'm pretty impressed with this. Yeah, I'm enjoying just flying by and looking at it. I think it makes a nice addition to the landscape. Definitely need to put those hedges a little bit higher and get to work on those entrances, I think. This is what I had in mind, but now that it's built, I don't like it. It looks very blocky, doesn't it? I wonder if we can make it a little bit wider, perhaps, or just, yeah, give it less of this zigzag structure. If I get rid of these, oh, that might work. Those two blocks up the top are the wrong way, though. If I just make those horizontal instead of vertical, maybe? I don't know if you can tell, but I've got no idea what I'm doing. And now I've run out of wood as well. And I think just some lanterns in these archways would be nice. So I'm just going to run around and put all of those in place. I don't know, I like them. I think that they work, they serve the purpose. If you've got any better designs, let me know. Definitely open to feedback because I don't absolutely love it, but it'll do for now, which seems to be a common theme in this series. I am thinking to myself though, and I don't think we're going to know until it's actually built, but these hedges need to be higher. I think they need to cover the archways actually, so it's really enclosed. Yep, I think that works. I think that looks nice. I like how tucked in it is. It's like its own little world in this square. Gonna get an aerial view, I think, and then see what we think from there. And I'm gonna call that a success. I'm really happy with this build. I like the way that it looks. There's lots of room for expansion. So I think that's all we've got time for in this episode. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, and if you really loved it, don't forget to subscribe. But for now, I'm out. See ya.